YouTube, it's Chris with Mars Warlogs. Let's play part 11. I added a new intro, which I think I'm going to keep. Hopefully you guys like it. If not, just tell me it sucks and I'll change it. But I didn't think it was too bad. So I am just getting ready to make my final escape. I just have to finish up a few side quests. One of them was for the picture of the scantily clad woman for the guard. I had to get it from Fatso. Ended up dying twice trying to do that, as you'll see. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, but I kind of had an expectation that once I got surrounded by the guys, it would be a little bit difficult to move around. But I will comment more when we get there.
Hi, Roy. Can I do anything for you?
Here, got your lucky charm. You could have told me it was a picture of your wife.
Well, didn't want you thinking I get all sentimental. Anyway, thanks, buddy. You're a pal. I could never... Here, take this. I mean it. As thanks. Hi, Roy. Can I do anything for you?
The guard who took your lucky charm will give it back to you for a picture of another girl. You know where to find that?
Bastard! Oh. I don't want to know what he did with it. You're gonna love how you get another. It's exactly the kind of thing the fat guy has. He usually hangs out near the mess. Might be worth a trip.
I don't really like the idea of going to see that fat fuck.
You think I'm gonna trade you for a picture of a girl? Maybe not a bad idea. I figure he'd probably go for it.
No, of course I don't think that, but I can't stand that guy.
Relax. He already got his ass kicked. Worst comes to worst, it'll get kicked again.
Hey Roy, it worked. I made a vaccine. On top of that, I'm pretty sure there's no risk, apart from getting bitten. The type of fungus the dogs were infected with has no effect on people.
And you did all that? In the kitchen?
Not like I had much of a choice. The doc didn't want me over at his place. Scared of patients getting infected.
It's true that the kitchen's a lot safer to avoid anyone getting infected. It's not as if all the prisoners eat here. Whatever. Give me the vaccines. I'll take him to the dogmaster. He's waiting for him.
Alright, so we have found Fatso and his gang. And I'm just going through my quick buttons here. I ended up doing this 3 times because I didn't save it after I did it. And I ended up dying twice. But I have one trap which I'm going to set. And my plan is to, have them walk towards the trap. And I was hoping that it would kill them, but it didn't. It knocked them down. The first attempt, I was pushed back against the wall, so my camera was all messed up, and I couldn't tell what was going on. I couldn't see if I was getting hit, and you'll see my back is against the wall, so the overlooking camera wasn't working right. It was bugged. And I ended up dying anyway, so I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. I just set myself up in the wrong position. And I will once again, and then I finally get myself in a good position, and I throw some dirt in some eyes, and it gives me time to take down some guys. But you'll see me die, and then die again, and then I will prevail.
I figured I'd just kick the shit out of you again. But if you give it to me nicely, I'll try and hold myself back.
Okay, guys. That's enough. We're gonna shut that ugly mouth of his up once and for all.
Damn it, he looks like he really believes it. Too bad.
As you can see, my camera is kind of messed up. I can't see my whole body, and I can't see where the hits are coming from. There's a bunch of guys. I mean, I was in a bad position from the get-go. The plan for the trap didn't work in this attempt. It actually ended up knocking down innocents too. And I think it's what pushed me back into the wall, and I'm not sure if it had any effect on me, but just put me out of position. So here is attempt number 2. And I have to go through and set up my bullshit again. I'm hoping that this will be the time I survive, but again, it's not. Just my poor planning. Setting the trap. And this time I'm going to gotta go to the side so they kind of come towards me first before they go towards the trap, so maybe I can pull them all together. But those guys end up running straight for innocence and get knocked down. But it only knocks those 2 guys down. It doesn't stop these guys. So again, it was poor planning on my part. I got tuned up pretty quick, and it was over. So then I go for round 3, which was the successful round, but I ended up having to run around in a circle again, just because I couldn't. I was just taking too many hits and I couldn't defend myself. As soon as you get hit, you like stagger back, and you can't recover instantly, or you can't go right to block. The only thing about the thing you can only do the only thing you can do is roll. It's about the only action that you can do. So all right, so now the trap's down, and those guys are all around it. So he has, yeah. See, it knocks everyone down actually, except for me. So I go right after Fatso, thinking he's the most important target to get down. All the other guys come around me, so I have to bail out. But I'm at low health, so I'm just going to try to do this trick where I run around in a circle again. And it seems to work. It seems to be a valid tactic, because no one cuts the circle in half. They just keep following me around in the circle. And as my health gets back up to like 40 or so, I decide that I can probably try something. So I throw dirt in everyone's eyes, and most of them get hit. And I was able to take down 3 of them in that round. And then I think there's 1 guy left now. And again, I use my runaround tactic. I think I end up blinding him with sand as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much the end of the fight as soon as they can't see. I have some buffs towards it, so it's a bigger area of effect and it lasts longer. So I go ahead and do the dirty, and I finish all these guys off, effectively removing them from the gene pool. It was worth the 5 or so serum to get it. So I don't care if it makes me a bad guy or not, but these got bad guys anyway. If anything, I should get a medal. So Fatso and his gang are no more. And I believe if I didn't finish them off, that they'd come back, or they could come back at a later time. I think with this persistence, it is a viable option that if you don't kill things, then they can come back and affect the gameplay later on. I know certain conversations do as well. And that's caused a couple fights with some bad guys too. So, all right, so we're going to be moving to take that picture over to the guard that was looking for the picture, and then I'll finish that quest. And then I'll head back and I will initiate the escape. I'm not going to worry about the mechanics quest because it just seems like it's taking too long to find all those items. And I know the first mechanics quest was kind of long and drawn out, so I didn't feel like wasting any more time. I kind of wanted to see what else this game has to offer, so I wanted to escape.
Jay'll be glad to get it back.
Maybe we should wash it or something.
Yes, and I go see the dog master too and give him the vaccine. So that was that should be the last side quest before the end of before I go into the escape plan.
So, any news? It's getting worse here. Even though I isolated the dogs completely, I really think they're all gonna die anyway.
Relax. The cook made a vaccine. Says it'll stop new cases.
Thanks. Nice of you to look after all that. Hadn't been for you, all of the camp dogs had gone crazy and attacked everybody. Our technomancer barbecued guys for less than that. Here, take this. It ain't much, but if it can help you out.
Thanks.
I have also made some level gains, so I'm going to go ahead and do my change-ups here. I'm also going to speed this up a little bit. I ended up upgrading some armor and stuff like that, and also not armor, but a weapon. I'm sorry, I upgraded a weapon. It was something that I picked up a while ago, and I forgot that I had it. It was some kind of mole bone or something, so I ended up upgrading that and throwing some extra parts on it. And it's kind of cool when you do upgrades that if one of the locations was the tip and the other one was the handle. But when you do the tip, you can see as I change the different options, the picture of the weapon changes. You know, it's got like an axe, or it's got like a spiked nail strips and all sorts of stuff. So that's cool. It's a dynamic view of it, and that as it changes, you can see what it looks like as you change the options. And the same with the handle. So I thought that was kind of cool. Now I'm on the way back to the mess to talk to the guy to start off the escape.
Hi, Roy. Can I do anything for you? Huh. He's always hanging out in the same sector. Not like he's got a lot of activity.
And he still looks like he's going to a funeral?
Ah, you noticed that too. Anyway, no. Seems better, in fact. Probably waiting on a letter from his girlfriend or something.
Actually, I just wanted some information.
I knew it. I knew it. Come on, give, man.
That's it for now. Thanks for the tip.
Hi, Roy.
We're almost ready to leave this hole. You just gotta go tell your guard buddy that the Dusts are gonna mutiny. That'll make a good diversion.
Okay. You can count on me. Meet back at the train?
Later, Jay.
So this starts off the riots of the mutants, and we end up getting into a fight with some of these guards here alongside the mutants. And this weapon that I've made is actually pretty powerful. It's if I get them on the flank or from the rear, it can do a serious amount of damage. So it is a good upgrade. This guy with the threw me into the electrical generators there, the I don't know what you call them. So I ended up going through and I took all the serum and killed these guys. And then I'm gonna make a bunch of stuff, a bunch of ammo for the nail gun. So I'll fast forward through that, but this is pretty much right at the power station, so we'll be going inside shortly.
You know the place a bit. What can you tell me about it?
They let me walk around here, so I did. And I blocked off the walkways. It's not much, but it should mean we won't have guards shooting down at us from up there. I also took a few things I hid in a crate a bit farther on. They didn't see a thing.
Well, looks like you didn't completely waste your time. Well done. Now we gotta cut the transformer. Come on, let's go. You know the place a bit. What can you tell me about it?
They let me walk around here. I also...
Well, looks...
There. That's where I hid the stuff. I don't know if it'll be any use, but you never know.
can't go on. Go on without me.
Sorry, Bob. You won't be coming along.
We have to deactivate the transformer before leaving the power plant.
So my intent here was to hide behind this outcropping, and I was going to wait till the guard comes by and then turns around, and then I was going to grab him. Unfortunately, he walks literally right next to me, and he sees me. If I would have went to the one before it, I would have been okay, and then I could have swung out behind him. But there's only 2 guards down here, and they're not difficult, so it wasn't a big deal. But I was just trying to get that stealth kill, because it just does way more damage. And with this weapon, it's even better. So, but that was my intent, and it didn't work, and I ended up just going with a straight-up fight with him. And that ends part 11 as I enter the train station. So check back for part 12, and we will see where that gets us.